morning and welcome to another edition of Clincheck Theater Thursday. I am your host, Dr. David Galler. Today, this is probably one of the most complicated Clincheck theory concepts I'm going to teach to you today. And it has to relate to GLR 3.0 and a slight glitch. You might understand this, you might not, but I'm going to give it a shot anyway. This is a very clear Class 2 Div 2 case with an prognathic maximal and just a huge jaw. And what the alignment is going to do is we're going to kind of straighten those upper teeth with a little bit of proclination and expansion. And you can see these teeth even have crowns on them. And we're going to align the lower teeth and kind of do a little bit of expansion. You can see the molar is tipped in, so it gets an ever so slight tip out. And we're going to align all the teeth. All right, so that part looks good. There is, of course, a tremendous amount of anterior intrusion here. That's going to be really hard, but those teeth are way above the occlusal plane. And you can see they're kind of a little bit even below the occlusal plane. We kind of really push them. Obviously, we have those deep bite attachments for that to happen. Now, the end result is good. The problem is that we have a huge overjet at the end. Okay, that is typical for a Class 2 to end with a big overjet. Now, here's the killer. Why is there so much IPR on the lower if the end result is an overjet? That makes no sense. We should go no IPR on the bottom. If anything, we should have IPR on top. Your GLR sucks, says the crowd. Why is your algorithm putting IPR on the bottom in a Class 2 case when it ends with overjet? Explanation. I taught the system to look for a Bolton discrepancy. And when we do the Bolton analysis on this case, if a tooth has a Bolton excess, mandibular excess from molar to molar, then it's triggered to do lower IPR. If it has a maxillary excess 6 to 6, then it does maxillary IPR. For some very strange reason, this case, although a very clear Class 2, has a mandibular excess 6 to 6. That triggers the IPR, hence the large overjet. So this would be a modification we would make to the computer saying, okay, even though it's a Class 2, there's absolutely no reason to have this lower mandibular IPR. It is a glitch from a very strange type of case that even though it's Class 2, has mandibular excess. Hopefully this makes sense to you and will help you in setting up your GLR 3.0 cases.